So this is how you're going to remove your carb on your Honda Express. There it is. That little guy, lovely thing. So what you need is a lovely 10 mil. I use a deep socket, you don't have to. 8 mil, deep socket helps, doesn't really need. Flat bladed screwdriver. Depends on your carb. Mine's got one that's you got to use a flat blade. I don't know if you can see that, and one's a 10 mil, but it's relatively easy. First thing to do, shut your petcock off. I usually like to put something to catch the gas, but in this case, I got so much gas, just let it go on the ground. Helps to make sure the vehicle is not hot, because that could cause a fire. Fire is no fun. It's still a little drippy. Ooh, stick that guy right up there. Alright, so you're gonna come around here. First thing to do is remove the air box with your 8 mil. Helps if I go the right way. Forgive the wind and background noise because I am outside. These are fairly long bolts, but break them free, and you can take your socket and just kind of spin them a little bit until you can get your hand on it. Comes out. No, drop it. Alright. Here it goes. Spin that guy out. That down there. And your cover comes off, and that's your air box. Lovely. I usually just leave it right like how it is because it's just easier to put it back on. It can be a little difficult to get this filter element back on because it's just, there's a little rubber grommet back there, and it's a pain in the ass. So then you come over here, take your top nut off, just easily spin that right off. Ooh, something's still leaking. Alright, I'm just gonna grab my gas can here. Got a little bit of a gas leak. Petcock's not in the grease, even though it's new. Put that guy like. Alright. So you just pretty much unscrew that, and it comes off easy. Just route it up there. Route it out of your way. Throw it over there. Throw it down there. Who cares? So this bolt has your ground wire, so be careful when you put it back. Make sure that you put that ground back, because if you don't, you won't start your bike, and it'll be sad. So just come in here with your 10 mil. If mine lets me. There we go. Broke that free. Where did my screwdriver go? I lost my screwdriver. Yeah, that just comes and breaks free, and then spin it out by hand. If you take that screw and that screw out, you'll pop this whole air assembly off. That's how you get to clean it. It's relatively easy. I usually just let that guy hang. Alright, let me just grab a screwdriver again. I had one, but oh, there it is. It's way under that project bike over there. So I'll just throw that guy down there, and yeah, too many projects. Take that guy. Yeah, always disconnect your fuel line. If you're not sure how well your fuel line's gonna last, replace it. Obviously, you know, Lucky's sells this, Treat sells this. Costs you a few dollars. It's great to do it. And voila, you now have your carb off your bike. So there's some Phillips head screws on the bottom. That's how you get this float ball off. Separate float ball. Give me a moment and I'll get that off and show you how to clean it. Alright, so now I got the air box off. It's a 3.5 millimeter Allen key. Takes these two screws off. Always make sure it's drained. Obviously I just drained it on the ground, but don't do that if you live in a place where your landlord will yell at you. Mine doesn't really care, so obviously you want to take these guys off. Helps to have a place to put it. I'll just use my foot. I don't really care. Yeah. They do strip easily, so be very, very careful. They do come out generally easily, but they will strip if they are very old, as mine are stripped. So I gotta be very careful when I do this. And you take one out. Take the other one out. If it wants to. There it goes. Take it out. And now you got your float ball. Alright. Relatively easy to take this guy apart. Take that out with a flat blade. And that pretty much pulls everything out. Spray carb clean down there. That's your main jet. That's your idle jet. Pretty much you want to spray this all down except this piece right here. This piece is your float. Don't spray your float because it's plastic and carb clean melts plastic. It's only really resistant to gas. My carb's actually fairly clean, so. And then when you get it all back together, so that's your mixture screw. That's your air fuel mixture. That's your throttle. I find that the factory setting of 2 1/8 turn isn't correct. Start at about 1.5 turns and go from there. That's what this bike is actually at. It's like 1 3/4 turns, and it runs great. So other than that, that's your carb. That's it. Nothing to it really. It's a Keen. Keen's a very good carb. Right here on mine snapped off is the choke. That unscrews very easily as well. Hope that helps, and any questions, get in touch with us. We'll help you out.